G'day humans, what's a good word? Chris Funder here for Wrestling Old Style. No, how do I do it again? Give me a second, take two. Do it live, pal. Okay. G'day humans, what's a good word? This is Chris Funder, that is Fruity as Alex. We are Wrestling Old Style. How you going, mate?
For the record, I want you to leave all of that in. I want the botched intro to stay in because that should show how long it's been. It's been a minute, humans.
You still got it. You still got it.
I still got it. I never had it.
So yeah, well, we did a 5-minute catch up before we actually went live here, and how you been? The last time we talked was AEW. Then I got sick. Then the house flooded. Then I got sick again. Then it was Easter.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Yeah, and the general runaround of having a almost 2-year-old now, which is fucking crazy. Chasing after him half the time has been filling my days up pretty quickly between that and the shoot job, brother. But yeah, it's been a minute, and since we last spoke, I've been getting back into TV shows I used to enjoy. And one of those shows is Survivor.
Yeah, so no more Thomas the Tank Engine and Bluey and...
Oh, there's still Bluey, don't you worry. And the Wiggles too. We've still got a fair bit of Wiggles going on. No, we haven't delved into the world of Thomas the Tank Engine yet. But yeah, that's still going on. But Survivor has been hitting my household pretty hard lately. Well, mainly just me, but Eliza's had to she's had to sort of sit back in the background and listen to the over-dramatic music and roll her eyes at how over the top it is.
Don't worry, she'll get to pick her show in a few weeks, and you'll have to sit there and deal with it.
Yeah, and the thing is, I haven't watched any of Survivor 50 yet, the American one, because I'm just waiting for it to end, and then I'm just going to binge it. Because I just don't have the patience.
Yeah, it's different. The Aussie one comes out, 3 times a week, and the American one's still just weekly?
Yeah, and the Aussie one, you still, even if you just watch along live, you still feel like you're getting your fair share each week, because you get 3 episodes a week still. And yeah, so I've been following the Aussie one along, and it had a few returnees in it, but the most notable thing, wrestling-wise, is Scott Green, one half of the Dropouts from PWA.
Well, I showed my parents the clip after I was at Coliseum, and there's one of the Brisbane Lions or Brisbane Broncos players who does this now after getting a try or a goal. I can't remember which code, but it's one of the Queensland-based players.
Yeah, it's well, there's the clip online of Grayson Waller talking about it from I think it was from when WWE did their most recent show in Perth. And he was talking about how when they did Raw, because Bayley went with Grayson to a couple of the indie shows outside of the weekend, and when they did the Raw, Bayley was seen doing the Chelsea Dagger on Raw.
Yeah, quick side track there. Speaking of Bayley, she's done a recent class of was it Lodestone, her training. and the former Backslide Girls were in attendance.
Oh, nice.
Which ties in nicely to AEW pay-per-view recently. Kingsley with Andrade.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yes, Scott Green, PWA Survivor.
Yeah. On Survivor, he is Jackson. I guess that's his shoot name, so they use that.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
No, and the thing is, like, they've had people on this show on Australian Survivor where their names were like Big D and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, why can that dude a few seasons ago get a gimmick name, and why can't this dude get Scott Green?
Yeah,
because it would be so much easier for him personally if it's all the same name, because then he can really capitalize on it. But now I'm seeing on all the indie posters, like I'm saying, Scott Green, aka Jackson from Australian Survivor, and it ends up being just this big clump of words on a fucking indie poster, you know?
What was Wahlberg on Survivor?
Well, he had his shoot name, but that was Matt. It was Matt. So that was fine because he was Matty Wahlberg,
yeah,
at the time. But like, yeah, but even then, it was still weird because it was still weird at the time because you're so used to calling him Matty that just calling him Matt was weird.
Yeah. Do you think if Wahlberg, let's say Wahlberg was with AEW, how Buddy's come back and done a couple of MCW shows, do you think they would have gone, hey, do you want to come back to Australian Survivor now you're with AEW?
I think he'd do it. I think it would be possible. Because he was really good on Survivor. He just wasn't there very long.
No.
He was exactly what you expect of, like, even the current day Grayson Waller. It was just shit talking the whole time. It did also, but it did seem like he was more so only really into the challenge aspect of it all. He wasn't really into the strategy side. Where Jackson, Scott Green, on the other hand, my God, he was all over the place. He was everywhere. He was making big plays all over this season. And yeah, spoiler alert.
Okay.
Runner up.
Oh. Boo. Boo. Restart the match. Restart the match.
And yeah, it was just 2 votes that separated him from winning it. So it was a tally of 5-3 that he lost by.
What happens in Australian Survivor if it's a draw for the jury?
Well, it wouldn't happen because it was a 9-person jury.
Would you say 5-3? That's 8.
It was 6-3. Sorry, yeah,
okay.
It was 6-3. Yeah, no, it was a 9-person jury. I just forgot about someone's vote there for a second.
Someone who was a very forgettable member of the jury.
There was a lot of those, but you know that's what happens towards the end of Survivor. There's going to be a few people that you're like, oh yeah, what are you doing here? But they're dragged along because they'll be easy to beat at the end.
Oh boy.
He was fantastic. The only real downfall to his game was the jury management side of things. He was really good at getting people onto the jury and getting them out of the game. He wasn't really good at like getting blindsiding people, but also having them want to give him $500,000 at the end. Whilst the other bloke was really friendly with all of them and all that. So it was just his social game that sort of let him down in the end.
Bugger.
But there was just some scenes, the final challenge for Final 3, basically Scott Green fell out of that challenge. It was a one of those ridiculous ones where they're holding onto a couple of ropes and they're also standing on these tiny little pegs that are digging into their feet. And at about the 3-hour mark, the only reason he didn't win that challenge was because he passed out and fell off the fucking thing.
Ah, what a shame.
Whilst, and my argument is, he's probably close to a 90, 100 kilo bloke, like generally, because he's a bigger frame. He's slimmer, but he's got a big frame and is kind of tall. And the other bloke that he was up against was quite a small dude. He had to have had about 80 to 90 kilos digging into these tiny little pegs for 3 hours. That was nuts. But yeah, you can just tell, he's a wrestler because pain meant nothing to him. And him passing out was just, it's another day at the office for him.
Ah, man. So yeah, I suppose quickly, did your boy who goes, oh, radio, I'm going to job on every show, ever go on? I know he didn't do American Survivor. Did he ever do any of the other sort of big American game shows, reality TV shows? Yeah.
The only one I've seen him on was this ridiculous one from like 2010, 2009. There was an MTV show called Silent Library. And they did an episode with WWE superstars, quote unquote. And the superstars in 2010 that they chose were like Trent Beretta and like Zack Ryder and Kalen Croft, Trent Beretta's tag team partner at the time. I think Dolph Ziggler was on it. And it's just basically you do all these dumb challenges in a library that will like put you through pain or like create an audible reaction, but you're not allowed to go above a certain decibel level.
Oh, gosh.
So they'll be like slapping each other as hard as they can in the chest or in the back or something, and like just beating the shit out of each other, but they're not allowed to make a noise.
Sounds horrible.
It's a semi-decent concept. Just, that's the only reality show I think Cardona's been on, besides his upcoming appearance on WWE Unreal because of how much they love Chelsea Green. Guaranteed he's going to get a full episode dedicated to his return, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah, he returns as Zack Ryder, even though he's in NXT like the month prior as Matt Cardona. And then the next week he's like, no, I'm going back to Matt Cardona now.
Yeah.
So before we touch on WrestleMania stuff, Easter weekend. I know your missus is a bit of a Whovian. Did she have a very enjoyable Whovian Easter?
She's now she's now very much so taken on the mum role. She's very jealous that she still hasn't had a chance to watch. But it is definitely on her watch list.
Are we talking the same thing? How 2 episodes got found?
Yes. Yes, because I pointed it out to her. She is out of the loop now. But yeah, I pointed it out to her. She's like, we'll watch this tomorrow night. And then tomorrow night comes and it's like, as soon as we get a chance, as soon as we get any free time away from the kid, it's just like, all right, we're just going to sleep now.
Yeah. So episodes dropped around, what was it, Good Friday Australian time. So Easter Saturday, I had the day off work and I've just watched both of those. It's like, for 1965 TV, I thought it was still pretty good and holds up pretty well.
Yeah, for sure.
Considering some of the only clips that were existing beforehand were censor clips from the ABC that got sent back. So
exactly what happened to these episodes?
So we're talking Doctor Who Dalek's Master Plan from 1965-66. It's a 12-part episode in total from season 3. Back in the, let's see, early 70s, the BBC at the time had roughly 10 seasons of Doctor Who in the library, as well as everything else, and this was all being kept on either videotape or film reels, and for a year's worth of content, they'd need something the size of the Alexander Palace, which is where the New Year's darts are held, just to hold 1 year's worth of BBC broadcasted content at the time. So then it became, right, what are we going to keep? What are we going to junk? And a lot of the early Doctor Who got junked. The first archive gets established in 76 by the BBC officially, but the BBC's divided into two parts. There's the film and videotape library that's at the actual BBC sort of headquarters that's responsible for the in-house stuff. And then there's Enterprise, I think it was called at the time, which is also referred to as Villiers House, which was the building name. They're responsible for the overseas sales. So when the first archive got took out of 260 episodes, there was about, I'm trying to remember because I looked at this the other day, about 50 episodes existed in the archive, so about 200 missing. Then they went through the international sales warehouse at Villiers Archive. They recovered a bunch more. And over the years, more and more come back, mostly from private collectors around the world. The thing with this one, though, is it was never sold anywhere else internationally. So it was there was only ever two prints made. There was the print that went out for the BBC, and then the print that got sent to Australia and New Zealand was rejected by both broadcasters.
Wowzers.
And this one that's been recovered is a recording reel film, so that opens up the possibility to that there's a heap more missing episodes somewhere.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so this show that's this year is 60 years old. This episode has aired for the first time globally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, back on topic.
Yeah. Wow.
WWE Hall of Fame. At the moment, there is only one inductor named for this class, but we have going in Stephanie McMahon, inducted by Undertaker. Then we also have AJ Styles, Demolition, who is Axe and Smash. Dennis Rodman's going in the Legacy wing. We have the immortal moment of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant for their WrestleMania 3 match. We have in the Legacy wing Bad News Brown, and this is an injustice. As someone who is Psycho Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid Justice, goes in the Legacy wing. What the fuck?
From what I've understood, this for the past couple of inductions, I think, because they did it with Kamala as well. I think they've rebranded posthumous inductions as legacy inductions now. So now it's no longer there is no longer that legacy wing where they induct 30 people from the 30s all at once.
Mm.
It's now just all right, the posthumous inductions are now going to be called legacy inductions. If that's the case, and it's still just a normal induction, and his family gets a ring and all that sort of stuff, and they get their own speech and all that, hell yeah, all for it. But if this is just a case of, oh yeah, and also in the legacy wing, Sid and Bad News Brown, then that can get fucked. But from what I've heard, this is just a new way of labeling posthumous inductions.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Although you might be a fan of this coming to a mailbox. You soon.
Oh, it's so good. What a man. I've got a video on my phone. I'll send it to you at some point. So the WWE Vault dropped a compilation of Sid matches.
Yeah.
So I had the little man sitting down watching a heap of Sid matches the other day.
This past week, the WCW Vault dropped the infamous Nitro reboot. What's wrong, Sid? Can't find your scissors? Wow! Did you, at the time in 2000, know
so
what that was a reference to?
No. I was a kid, but I was watching. I was definitely watching, and I would have had no idea. Like most of the stuff, though, I wouldn't have had a clue. Melter and his dirt rag brother, or whatever it was. Like I wouldn't have understood that. Like most of the references when Vince Russo took over, I probably wouldn't have understood. But something about the Russo WCW era, as a kid, I was really into it. Stupidly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because when you're a kid, you don't know what to like.
That is true. So yeah, that Sid figure is labeled as Sid Justice, and the induction actually says Psycho Sid. Two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because technically there's three different Sids. There's Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, and Sid Vicious.
True.
And Sid Vicious is WCW, 100% WCW. Actually, there's four Sids. Because when he went to ECW, he was just called Sid.
I forgot about ECW Sid.
Yeah, ECW was just Sid. And then, he had multiple iterations. Sid Justice for his first run in the WWF with Hogan and all that. I watched when I was watching that compilation, they had a couple of there was a lot of squash matches in there, which were just really fun to watch Sid just cut an entire promo during his squash match. So he'll just be talking the entire time about Hulk Hogan.
The original Chet Lemon and Black Snow.
Yeah. I'm Black Snow.
But to your recollection, is Sid the only multi-time world champion of a specific championship to be at least two-time champion and both times never lose the belt?
I mean, for a while there, Sean was with him on that.
Oh yeah, lost his smile.
Yeah, there was the lost his smile. Actually, no, because Sid beat him for the first title reign at end. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you might be right.
Because I was just thinking about this the other day, and I'm just like, I can't really think of anyone in TNA who would be at that sort of level that Sid was in 2000 WCW. Can't really think of anyone in WWE who's done it, had the top belt and either been stripped or vacated. Can't think of anyone that comes straight to mind for New Japan. So that's got to be a record.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone that's had it happen to him multiple times.
Yeah. I'm going to put up the Carlton Sid photo with the little Hall of Fame graphic.
Please do. Us Carlton fans need something to smile at. Jeez.
Don't worry, I'm not far behind you.
You're not far behind us, but you're still not us. I think.
At least we're both not Richmond.
I'm not going to say anything yet because the way our players are dropping like flies at the moment.
Yeah.
Harry looking like he's going to be out for a bit with concussion protocol, and then what's his face? Holland's looking like he's going to be out for a while with mental health, and then last night was just ugly.
Yeah.
Oh God! Every game we have, by the way, so just tangent. It's not even good to watch. It's hard to watch. It's you can't even be entertained by it. It's just bad football.
It's like just getting so close every time and then like, nope, rug pull. It's the old Charlie Brown football every time. Oh my God, I didn't mean that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And don't mention the name Charlie to a Carlton supporter this year, please.
Oh, don't worry, my dad's very pleased. He's already got a goal.
Yeah.
Anything else, I suppose, for the Hall of Fame that jumps out to you?
There's some there are some very well overdue names on here, like Sid for one. They had so many fucking chances that they could have done it before he passed. That's the annoying part about it. It's the same thing as Vader. And it's quite ironic because like Sid and Vader, like they're like two of my boys, but they were also like the masters of the powerbomb in early 90s WCW together. And they were very good friends and all that. And they got the same treatment. They should have been inducted before they died, and they had a million chances where they could have done it, and they didn't do it.
Vader's not in the WWE Hall of Fame, is he yet? Oh, no, he is. He went in 2022.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was recent-ish, but yeah.
Who headlined that class? Oh, Taker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, now I remember why I forgot that whole induction. Queen Charmel, Taker, Steiner Brothers, and Vader.
Yeah, I remember the only reason I really want to watch that was to see if Scott would say something dumb. And in the end, he just did a good speech. It was good. But yeah, like with those guys, and you know, Bad News Brown, Bad News Allen on the Stampede circuit back in the day, like, yeah, just absolute legends. And Demolition finally going in. I'm glad they get to go in before either one of those guys go. So that's good. I know some people are like, oh, Dennis Rodman, what the fuck? But as a WCW kid that was all about the NWO, you're not going to hear any complaints from me about Dennis Rodman going in. Because, like I knew who Dennis Rodman was before I ever heard of Michael Jordan. You can thank wrestling for that, but like I might have been like, oh, Michael Jordan, he's that dude that plays with Bugs Bunny, right?
True.
Yeah, like that's probably the only exposure I had to him as an Aussie kid in the 90s. But I knew who Dennis Rodman was. I knew he was the bad boy of basketball. And like I saw him come out there like strutting with Hogan, smoking a cigar, looking like a badass. And hell, I've watched him wrestle at the Rod Laver Arena in a Legends of Wrestling tour, or whatever the hell that thing was.
It probably would have been remembered more if it was Legends of Wrestling Down Under. It's the Our Generation's Superstar show.
Yeah, the Superstars show, that's it. Yeah. It was him and Hennig. And, like, to me, that was, like, the coolest thing ever, though. I got to see him live, but I was a kid. So it didn't really dawn on me that I wasn't watching a wrestler per se. I was just watching a basketball and trying to do wrestling. I didn't give a shit. It was awesome. And he just always just seemed like the absolute, you know, what do they say these days? He was aura farming.
Jeez.
He was mogging on the haters.
Do you remember how Rodman debuts in the NWO?
I think, like, Bischoff just says, like, on a Nitro that, like, oh, we've got a big new member, and then the next week, Rodman shows up. Yeah, it was something like that, but the thing was, like, pre-heel turn, Rodman had done a couple of appearances in WCW, like wearing red and yellow in the corner of Hogan. So it kind of made sense. So it wasn't even like a stretch of the imagination that Rodman would join the NWO. It was like kind of already canon that Rodman and Hogan were friends.
Yeah.
Who else?
Stephanie. Stephanie, yeah.
Yeah, Stephanie, like, I mean, oh no, she's not the first McMahon, but she's the first living McMahon to go in the Hall of Fame, which that'll be interesting.
Vince Sr. and I forget Vince Sr.'s dad, but Vince's grandpa.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Will Shane be there? I saw Shane's been going to drinking beer at baseball games. So.
Oh yeah, I sent you that during the week.
Yeah, looking very, very much so like, the years have started to catch up with him. So fair enough, whatever. Happens to all of us. But it'll be interesting to see who the family is there. Hint, hint.
Probably Linda.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. AJ, like, that's,
Do we get Chris Park induct him?
Oh, man. Ideally, who's the first person that comes to your mind, like, if there's no, like, promotion barrier or whatever, that should induct AJ Styles?
Abyss.
You reckon? Like, even if you could get anyone from AEW or anything?
What are you going to say, Joe?
Joe or Daniels?
Yeah.
But, like, maybe it's Abyss. Maybe it's... I could see it being...
Borash?
I could see it being Borash. They got the TNA relationship. It could be Kazarian.
That would be cool. Who's the current TNA champion? Is it Santana's? Ortiz, whichever one of Powerful went over there. Is it still...
It is really cool that he's getting inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and we're now in a world where he can openly talk about TNA in the induction. That's a really cool thing. Because, if this happened like 5 years ago, he's not going to talk about TNA. He wouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah, it's still Mike Santana. I just looked it up. I could see them maybe doing that. Who was it who did John Cena's last match in that tag match? Was it Leon Slater?
Yeah, Leon Slater would be a good one.
AJ was tied for so long to that X division.
Well, I mean, the obvious logical answer of who should induct AJ Styles, it's probably Dragon Lee, right? The last person that he got to hold gold with.
Well, there's another interesting comparison. Someone else who was a headliner for TNA during some of its peak years also last held tag gold and showed up on TV this past week. The Icon.
Lost. Oh, yeah.
We'll touch on the main event of that.
Yeah, old man Sting with his white, long goatee. Oh, my God. I kind of love it. And I kind of wished he didn't dye his hair towards the end of his career and he actually just wrestled like this.
Yeah, so we are recording this on, what is it, Friday night?
Friday night.
Yeah. So I don't remember what bloody day it is, but one of the days Sting's son's having a featured match on one of the indie shows. Oh,
there's only one indie match I give a shit about for this weekend, and you know what it is.
Is it the clusterfuck?
It involves that promotion.
Is it the one that you sent to me within minutes of it getting announced?
With the Sandman and the Invisible Man? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is all I care about because Oh, so I found out the lore behind it is that Sandman has a podcast because everyone has a podcast now, including me.
You had two.
I've had two. I'm down in one, but we're still going. And
used to call you Fruity Two Pods.
Fruity Two Pods. Oh man. Sandman had talked about on his podcast for like the last year or so about how he wished he got to do a match against the Invisible Man. And that's his biggest regret in wrestling, is that he never got to do something like that. And he's very jealous of today's wrestlers that they could go to JCW and do something like that. And he's just really wanted to do it. Like, this whole thing was his idea.
If you had asked me which ECW original is the most likely to have a retirement match against the Invisible Man, and you had said to me, how about Sandman? I would have said, no fucking way. This is the same guy who caned the Sawdust Zombie on the debut of WWECW on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, and like since then, he spoke about how much he loved that angle, by the way. Caning the zombie and coming out each week and caning the goofy characters, because there was like one week where he caned an alien or he caned Nacho Libre and shit like that.
They wanted him to cane an alien, but Sci-Fi said no, so that's why the alien follows Vince around backstage on Raw instead.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. And he talks about how he thought that angle was brilliant. So the way he looks at wrestling is a bit different from most people, and good for him. If he's having a good time, it's probably going to be fun to watch then.
Looking at this, TNA matches got pulled from certain events.
Yeah. I'm shocked those matches got made to begin with, to be honest.
Well, I was listening to Post Wrestling this week. Go check them out. The guy behind WrestleCon was saying those matches all got approved and everything before it was announced, and the original finish was that Ricochet of AEW was going to lose that match.
Right.
Yeah. But will you be catching, what the hell is this, GCW MDK Fight Club with the new Hayabusa teaming with Masato Tanaka?
I probably won't catch it, but if I see clips of it, I'll happily click on it.
A singles match of Bloodsport, Josh Barnett versus Yuji Nagata.
Oh shit, that'll be actually really fun.
What else have we got on here? Oh, Effie's Big Gay Brunch. I have reached out to Ashley, who joined me last year to do that show, and we are going to try to plan to do another show this year.
Awesome.
What else have we got on here? Oh, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling in Vegas. The inspiration, that is Casey Lou and Jessie McKay, your reigning Princess Tag Team Champions, will have a defense. One of your favorite tag teams, the Headbangers, at the March Hitchcock Memorial Show, will take on Heath and Rhino.
Hell yeah.
The same show.
You know what's weird about that?
What?
Is that they were both the same roster in WWE at the same time. Both of those tag teams.
They were both in the inaugural SmackDown Tag Team Tournament.
Yeah. Is this a fucking 2016 SmackDown rematch?
Yeah. Also, Masato Tanaka takes on Mark Davis.
Man, that'll be fun.
One of your...
By the way, Mark Davis might be my favourite Aussie overseas at the moment.
Ooh.
I love what they're doing with him. I love his look. I love how he's just a big, burly badass. That's my kind of guy, though.
And sadly, Cole getting injured, having to vacate his pink TNT championship. What else stands out here for me? Oh, Progress. There's a Proteus title match of Paul Waterhauser I think I mispronounced that. Anyway, he's going to defend against Big Damo.
Nice.
The New Japan Death Vegas Invitational sees a high-stakes heartbreak jackpot tag team match of Dragon Kid and Starlight Kid take on El Fantasma and Maki Ito. And there's also like a bunch of other matches, Stardom's holding events, Spring Break, the Clusterfuck. The Clusterfuck, has it jumped the shark?
Kind of, but that kind of leans into its gimmick of it being shit anyway. So it's kind of in a win-win position where it's like kind of advertised as just this really shitty match with a lot of people in it.
Yeah. New Japan spoilers. Your boy of United Empire, Callum Newman, new IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
I still don't think I know who he is.
He's like smaller Will Ospreay.
I've saw him win this title. I saw the clip of the final few moments, and good for him. I've just still not really seen many of his matches, so I'm going to have to check out his first title defense.
AEW officially announced their 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 www.nfl officially licensed product. Yeah, that'll be fine in the edit, don't worry. 32 Lucha Masks. Will you pick one of these up?
Let me guess, the Jacksonville Jaguars one's going to have all the bells and whistles on it that all the other ones don't have.
They're all the standard Lucha Mask. Was it Blue Demon? I think is the the most common luchador copied mask. Yeah, it's basically that in the team's colors, and it's got the badge on the side, similar to the NFL helmets.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. It's a great way of doing the cross-promotion thing. It's weird how NFL now have partnerships with both AEW and WWE.
Yeah.
Because NFL have their, WWE do title belts for each NFL team as well.
Yeah, I wonder how many of those Tottenham belts will be selling next season. Speaking of partnerships, and we'll get onto this, and then we can jump onto the main stuff. Liv Golf has seen Saudi Arabia reportedly pulling out its funding, which is like part of the Saudi investment fund, which is part of like this Saudi project 2030 or whatever their goal is for that thing. This coming around at the same time as WWE's 10-year deal coming up. Do you see this having any effect on Saudi and WWE going forward?
How do I carefully say this? God, I hope so.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will.
No, nor do I. There's the mask up there. That's the one I got from PWA. Sort of similar to that design behind me for these NFL masks. Without getting into too much geopolitical discussions, I think how the next 8 to 10 months play out will determine where WrestleMania will be next year, whether it does go to New Orleans or stays in Saudi, but that's a discussion for another day. I think maybe the Saudi government's going, where can we start tightening the purse strings on certain things with this Crown Prince spending so much on so many things. We might as well talk AEW, hence why I'm wearing the AEW tour shirt. Alex, how was Dynamite for you this week, mate?
I mean, it was a really fun show, like a self-contained show almost, because it had it kicks off with like MJF like showing up to the arena, and he's been on a social media blackout since the pay-per-view, since beating Kenny Omega, and he has no idea that Darby's declared that he's going to have his title shot tonight. So that whole thing was fun. That was great.
I love Renee's there trying to get a word in. Don turns up. Oh, hey, Don, you're a mensch. Yeah, I could be the big mensch. Anyway, sorry about the Andrade thing. The what now?
Yeah. And then Renee just is completely fed up and just like, Max! Yeah, it's so good.
So
yeah, everything about that was great. I really enjoyed. There was a backstage segment from the pay-per-view with Kenny and Ospreay.
Yes, in the trainer's room.
Yeah, just the two of them just being really disappointed in themselves for like losing their matches, and then both of them just trying to hype each other up, and Ospreay just saying, like, you're my role model. I look up to you, Kenny. If anyone can bounce back, you can. It was just some character development stuff, and you can feel it's going to build to something in the future, whether it is a pairing of the two or, maybe Omega gets a title win, maybe a different title or something. I do feel like All In this year it has to be Ospreay winning the title, right?
Well, now that Callum Newman's got the IWGP title, people have speculated maybe will go after that match.
I don't hate that either, but it really does feel like they're starting to tease like Ospreay wants that AEW World title.
Yeah, and it also being Callum's from the UK, Will's from the UK, it'd be two Englishmen in a main event slot at Wembley for a world title.
That'd be unreal.
Or you go the other direction, somehow switch things, Kenny gets the belt and you have Will and Kenny go at it, which is what a lot of people want and where we'll probably go. So then we get Ciampa comes out, defeats Desmond Xavier, says, whoever wins tonight, MJF or Darby, I've got next. Kevin Knight defeats Claudio in his first defense of the TNT title. He won the vacated title at the pay-per-view the previous weekend. Ospreay defeats Hechicero. Willing Nightingale defeats a returning Camille for a second loss in AEW history. Camille having been gone for like a year and a half.
She just came back at the pay-per-view and she immediately loses on Dynamite. Yeah.
Clean.
Mm.
And then, yes, it is time for your main event as we have Darby walking backstage, heading towards Gorilla, and there is somebody there waiting for him before he walks through, and it is Sting, old man Sting, as you allude to, and he goes, you know what time it is? And Darby goes, it's showtime, and Sting goes, no, it's your time.
I was so ready to just run through a wall at that point. Sting just hyping him up and just constantly going,
So Darby comes out, Max comes out. The ref goes, yeah, I know you've got the ring. Give me the ring. So he gives the ref the ring. Low blows Darby behind the ref's back. Doesn't get the job done. Darby almost runs into the ref because the ref's in the ropes trying to hand the ring off to the timekeeper. And at this point, he stops, pulls up short, below blows Max. Then we get a quick session here of coffin drop. Move to the other corner. Second coffin drop. Move to the next corner. Third coffin drop. Move to the next corner. Fourth coffin drop. This was after a Scorpion death drop after the low blow. So death drop, coffin drop, coffin drop, coffin drop, coffin drop. Back in the ring on top of him. Side headlock takeover. 1, 2, 3. And new champion.
The other thing, like all night they were playing clips like highlighting the history of MJF and Darby, and like they pretty much did an entire video package explaining how important the side headlock takeover is in this rivalry. So for them to do this and then we get the new champ, unreal.
Yeah, locker room empties, confetti falls from the ceiling. Darby is there. Bucks congratulate him, which was very notable. Two of the founding fathers, the EVPs. And
well,
then,
I mean, at one point there, well, the next person comes out, and you have 4 people standing there, and I'm like, man, Revolution that year. God, that was good.
yes, Stinger comes out, does his Stinger cry, gets in the ring, points at Darby, and we go off the air with Darby just looking at this title bout. The big bourbon berry belt is now gone again, and Darby, in his backstage photos, has the standard AEW title back.
Yeah, it's God, it's good. That whole thing was just amazing. It just feel good kind of stuff. Yeah, but my question is, should they have done that on TV? I don't know.
Well, I was looking this up. The last time a AEW World Championship match had a title change on Dynamite, care to guess when?
What was it? Kenny? Was it Kenny winning the title?
Kenny is the first one. At the 2020 winner is coming in Jacksonville. He wins it from Mox.
Yeah.
And then it happened, I'm just having a quick look through the notes here. It happened twice more after that. Moxley bet Punk to become the undisputed champion in August of 2022 in Cleveland, Ohio.
That was also a really quick match.
Yeah. And then Moxley in September of 2021 at Dynamite Grand Slam beats Danielson in the vacated tournament final after everyone's favourite post-match press conference of all time.
That's right.
Yeah, instead of it saying, oh, this sounds like this, and work with fucking children. Oh, man. But going from what is probably going to be a lot of wrestling fans' high of the week, should we go to what is maybe going to be a lot of wrestling fans' low of the week?
But we just talked about AEW. Oh, you mean the good show that has Cody on it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's talk about
that. Have you seen any of today's social media?
No, I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen Cody trashing Pat McAfee's set. I've seen Jey Uso on a podcast punching some rapper. I don't know what's going on. It's all confusing to me.
Yeah, what the fuck was the Jey Uso thing?
It seemed really heelish. And then they're like, oh, yeah, this guy's going to be in the crowd for your match on WrestleMania Night 1. It's like, okay, cool. I don't know who that guy was.
Hey, I just got here. What's going on? The old Lenny meme.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the match card now. But how excited would you say you are going into Mania?
There are some genuine matches that I'm excited to see. That being said, I think it was yesterday that I realized, oh shit, Mania's this weekend.
I have to keep reminding myself that.
Yeah, and I've got fucking plans. I'm not even going to be. I think this will be the first time in years that I won't be watching it live. I've got other shit I need to do.
Wait, seriously? No Mania watch party this year?
No, maybe on the Monday, maybe, because little man's got daycare, and I could probably get the day off. But yeah, I think the Sunday definitely gonna have to be watching back. I'll probably watch it back at 4 in the afternoon, so it'll probably just be finishing.
Yeah.
But it's a different vibe this year. Most of the matches, I think, are good. It's just the build is shit.
Okay, so 5 being this, my excitement is this is going to be an all-time Mania. 1 is, what the fuck have they booked? This is WrestlePalooza levels of bad. Where are you?
I wouldn't say I'm a 1, but I would say probably a 3 or a 4.
Okay, I was saying about a 2 or a 3, but now we're at WrestleMania week. I'll probably go a 3 or 4 because it's WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah. And the hype has started to hit now. But it's like the hype should have been hitting like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Do you just want me to read through these matches and we'll get your quick thoughts and picks? Okay, so on your kickoff hour, you have LA Knight, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed. One of these men attacked a broadcaster unprovoked. It should be a good match.
Yeah, I still don't, like, I've watched the clip multiple times and I still don't understand what the podcaster even said that pissed him off.
Nor do I.
Yeah, it's like, okay. It looked like Jay was just sulking on the couch the whole time before he even said anything anyway.
So we've got, the Vision B team here taking on the Usos and LA Knight in your WrestleMania opener. Sure.
This is if the Vision was the NWO, we are about to see Scott Norton and Buff Bagwell come out to team up right now.
Hey, I like Scott Norton.
Oh yeah, and you know, I think Logan Paul and Austin Theory are good at what they do. That doesn't mean that they're fucking A-team.
No, but one of them was half of A-Town Down Under.
Yeah, and my God, I can't believe what they've done with Grayson, those fucking idiots. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll be in tomorrow's Andre the Giant Popcorn Memorial SmackDown Battleship Royale.
Yeah.
Pick for me is LA Knight and the Usos in this one.
I see. I don't know. I'll go with you on that. Actually, part of me thinks that like IShowSpeed might get a win here, but then I think the story is IShowSpeed like actually helps LA Knight here. Because the whole thing has been he doesn't want to be part of the Vision. He just keeps accidentally like taking out LA Knight, which I think the build for this match has actually been pretty good. Yeah. I just don't think that this is the best use of your tag belts for Mania.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good build, probably one of the better built matches on night one, and it's opening the show.
Yeah.
Your main event of your kickoff ESPN hour is Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu in an unsanctioned match, and Warwick will be able to turn off the show early after this match.
Yeah, I think Drew needs to get murdered in this match.
Yeah, I agree. Now you have Jacob in a singles match at Mania. You need to pull the trigger. You didn't really pull the trigger with Solo. You didn't really pull the trigger with Jimmy Uso. You didn't pull the trigger with Braun, and that's a whole nother discussion for another day.
You do realise Solo Sikoa's never wrestled at WrestleMania?
That's what I mean.
It's
Give me what
wild.
I want.
It's so fucking wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jacob Fatu here wins.
Yeah. I think this will be a really fun match, though. It'll be good. There's a couple of big dudes beating the shit out of each other, and that'll be fun.
And the build's been good.
It's been a good build.
Yeah.
Have they confirmed like who took out Jacob Fatu yet? Have I missed that?
They mentioned it last week on SmackDown in passing, but they didn't say who it was.
Right. I still think that they could. Is there a way that they could do a reveal at Mania? Maybe someone comes out at the end of the match and is like, "Yo, it was me." I don't know who it could be.
Hornswoggle will be at WrestleCon.
Quick side tangent. been going back and listening to something to wrestle with, but the ones where Bruce is away and they've had JBL host it in the past year or two.
Wait. Bruce is away?
Yeah, he's been busy essentially. Well, he was whenever these were recorded anyway, and they had JBL come in, and JBL is the best fucking podcast host. He just has some great stories. He comes across super likable, but he keeps going on these tangents about how he hates leprechauns and how he likes and how throwing trash cans at leprechauns adds longevity to his life. And at this rate, he's going to live until he's 350.
Does he really not like Swoggle?
No, he loves him. But he likes to make it like it's a part of his like DNA is that like lay fields across millennia have been put on this earth to throw trash cans at leprechauns. It's so funny. It's so good.
Okay, opening the main portion of this show will be your Women's Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way matches. Nia Jax and Lash Legend defend against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Also, Nikki and Brie Bella. Also, Bayley and Bird Person.
You know who I want to win?
Bird Person?
Fuck no. That's who Warwick wants to win.
Then she's just in the same spot as last year. Different 4-horsewoman with her.
I mean, the counterpoint to that is the reason why you would do that is it's justice for Bayley for missing out on that last year. Because she was the one that was replaced at the last minute.
Yeah, that's true.
So that would be a redemption for Bayley's story. But I say, fuck that. Put the belt on the Bellas, you cowards.
Yes. 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 Who do I want to win? The Bellas. Who do I think will win? The Bellas. Unless I think it's Nikki is still injured and not cleared, in which case they might put Kabuki Warriors in that position, have them like take them out backstage, film a vignette, day of, whatever. And I think Bayley and Lyra would win if Bellas aren't in.
Yeah, and if the Kabuki Warriors are put into this match, expect Kairi Sane to turn on Asuka during it. Because they've been building to that too. There was rumours that they were going to do Asuka versus Io at Mania, but that's not going to happen now, which is shit. But
same as Julia and Tiffy for the women's US title that's never been defended on pay-per-view, ever.
It's so wild that Tiffany Stratton's not going to be on Mania. And there's been plenty of evidence that whole shit that went down with Charlotte last year in the build-up to Mania is part of the reason why Tiffany's been dropped so far down the totem pole these days.
She'll build her way back up, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Following that, women's IC championship match of AJ Lee defending champ against Becky Lynch. This match has been brewing since before WrestlePalooza in September. This is a dead match. I do not care. Nobody wins. Let's move on.
Do you remember like playing like the SmackDown versus Raw like 05, 06, 07 PlayStation 2 games when they had the GM mode?
Yeah, it's basically what we do with Bugs.
Yeah, and you have the rivalries that you set, and if you drag them on for too long, it turns into the blue thumbs up, thumbs down, and then if it keeps going, it turns into 2, and then it turns into 3, and then it's just like every time you put those two people in a match, it just completely ruins your show. We are like at this point like 4 blue thumbs down, guys. We need to fuck off, and it's crazy because they've had one-on-one match, but it's been going on for so fucking long. Like how is this the most like? Is this the most the longest story? Like the longest.
This is 7 months.
Yeah, the longest rivalry, unless you say Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton started in 07.
That's still been going for this whole build to WrestleMania from last year.
Yeah.
Who wins? Becky, sure, whatever, and then she can move on to Natty and Maxine. Why not?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I really don't care, and I love AJ Lee, but she's just not AJ Lee anymore when that bell rings. And even when she's got that microphone, we've talked about it in the past where it's everyone at one point in 2010 was oh my God, Natalya's the best women's wrestler in the world. And Natalya hasn't gotten any worse, but everything around her has gotten so much better. And I think AJ Lee's kind of in the same boat where she was the best thing at that time in 2014, 2015. But things have progressed so much since then that when she's come back, it almost exposes her.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'd be if fucking Bruno Sammartino came back in made a return in fucking 99 or some shit. And it'd be mate, what are you doing?
Didn't Bruno return in the mid to late 80s because his son wanted to wrestle?
Yeah, he had an IC title match against Randy Savage.
See, it all comes full squircle. Who was your pick, or you just don't care?
I don't know. It's Mania. You got to give people what they want. I guess they want AJ Lee, so let AJ Lee retain.
Okay.
And just do something different with her, because who knows? Maybe if she's in there with someone else, she might do a bit better.
Following that, a match that was sort of announced on 2 weeks build. You have Gunther. December retires John Cena. January retires AJ Styles. February, little TV program with Dragon Lee, who was AJ Styles' tag team partner.
Which was great, by the way. I loved that. The little Dragon Lee feud.
March off TV and nothing happens. He will face Seth Rollins, who returned and was unmasked as some random indie jobber. Then returned again and was unmasked as another random indie jobber. Then returned with 30 men. Did a little Benny Hill shuffle in the ring. Shout out Down Under the Mat lads for that TikTok.
Yeah.
And then unmasked for no reason because he was the only one standing in the ring. To which Adam Pearce says, and I quote, "We didn't need any of that." This match I give 0 shits about. Why should I care?
Yeah, the only thing I've found interesting in this whole storyline has been the obvious seeds being planted for the Gunther Brock thing, with Gunther saying this is a favor to you, Heyman, but you will owe me a favor in the future.
Wasn't that this Monday? Wasn't that this Monday just gone?
Oh, I must have missed something, but yeah.
No, I mean, wasn't that only announced less than a week out from the WrestleMania?
I think it was it might have been this Monday or it might have been the Monday before, but that is the only thing that's given me any interest to this match, was that it's just planting seeds with Gunther and Brock, which obviously means to me that Gunther's going to win this match.
Yep.
It'd be stupid to have fucking Gunther lose. It would be stupid to have him lose anytime soon after the retirements that he's done.
Yeah.
You almost can't have him lose for another couple of years.
I agree. Gunther here wins for me. Co-main event will be Stephanie Vacker, your defending Women's World Champion, against Liv Morgan, who this week released a music video.
Is that what you call it?
That's what the kids call it.
I don't. I mean, it was very obviously a video, but do you call that music?
That sounds like it was run through auto-tune 3 times.
Yeah, before going through another 6 times. Yeah, it was. I mean, I actually liked the music video. I thought it was good. I think the music video itself, though, pretty much tells you who WWE wants to go with going forward, right? They think Liv Morgan's a crossover star.
Yeah, sure. No.
And I'm not sure if I agree with
that. To some degree, but then again, saying anyone with any internet clout is some degree of crossover star to someone.
Yeah.
We could say Eston's reserve rookie is a degree of crossover star when he appears on the footy show.
Yeah.
This build is... It's sort of been stop-start because it started off good and then Vaca was injured for a while and then Liv pissed off for a while and then there was the Judgment Day infighting and Raquel's going to win the chamber. No, she's not. Oh, but I'm going to get a match anyway. And then we got the concussion protocol 2 weeks ago with the clashing of heads. And then they ran it back on Raw.
She's still quite banged up from, like, bruised-wise.
Yeah. Big egg.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see this going any other way than Liv winning.
Yeah, I agree. Liv wins here. And your night one main event of your buy one, get free extravaganza is for your Undisputed Championship and also Pat McAfee's career as Cody Rhodes will defend the championship and Randy Orton will defend Pat McAfee for some fucking reason.
I think it's fair to say that this has been probably one of the greatest builds in WrestleMania history. And I'm just sorry. I just need to calm down. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee just going at it on the outside for a little bit. Oh, that's just injected into my veins. Nah, seriously, like this storyline started off so fucking good. And I feel like this is the case with a lot of these stories. It starts off fucking good. And then I guess whoever's in charge or whatever just overthinks shit and gets too in their head about shit. And it's like, no, we need more star power. Let's put Pat McAfee in it. Let's put Jelly Roll in there. Let's fucking Jelly Roll, who they announced is getting a WWE action figure coming out this year.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Why?
He's getting a Mattel WWE Elite action figure. Yeah, I mean, it'll sell really good because it's quite popular. Like, Eliza's a fan of Jelly Roll.
He sounds like a better Teddy Swims.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Teddy Swims, so that's fine. But yeah, like,
go on.
The way this feud started with the Randy Orton heel turn was so fucking good. So fucking good. And I don't feel like we've had any development of the Randy Orton Cody hatred ever since Pat McAfee got involved. It's just turned into Cody and Pat.
Yeah.
So it just... And the thing is, like, we all know Freddie loves Cody. But I also fucking love Randy Orton. And I want Randy Orton to fucking break Cena's record at some point. I think he would be the best guy to have hold that record. Because he is the ultimate all-round professional wrestler. John Cena is the ultimate fucking superstar. But bell to bell, like Randy Orton's probably the best that's ever fucking tied him up. And then, just especially the psychology aspect. So he deserves to hit never seen 18 or whatever. So I want Randy Orton to win the fucking title on Mania.
Yeah.
But did they end a night at WrestleMania with a heel winning? Yeah, maybe on night one, sure. I think Randy does win this, but here's the thing: we all shouldn't want Randy to win now because everyone's complaining about Pat being involved, right?
Yeah.
If Cody wins, Pat's out of here. So we all should, in theory, want Cody to win.
Yeah. Well, this is the guy who said last year on commentary, I just yeeted all over myself.
Yeah.
His comment about 2 5'5" guys having a 45-minute Iron Man match. Okay, sure, whatever. I was talking in the Down Under the Mat Discord with the lads, and they're like, who do you think will be the mystery caller on the phone? And I'm like, Cowboy Bob Orton. You can reveal it in St. Louis. Cowboy Bob doesn't have to do anything. He can sit in Randy's corner. And someone else was like, oh, what if it's Ric Flair, tied evolution? What if it's Dave Bautista, a tied evolution? What if it's recently found not guilty, Ted DiBiase Jr., another title legacy? What if it's...
what if it's fucking John Cena, because John Cena actually isn't okay with Cody getting the best of him in the end?
What if it's no one and it's the literal voices in Randy's head? All of these.
I love the idea of it just being Randy just on the phone to himself, and Randy's actually just fucking batshit.
All of these far superior ideas to here is who Ari Emanuel thinks will be the next Sylvester Stallone, because apparently he once said, I feel like a truck. Why Pat McAfee? Why? And this is a guy who, the last time we saw him, lost to Gunther and was hyping up the product as the best thing ever.
Yeah, and now he's saying it's shit.
Yes.
And imagine, right? Imagine we're in the middle of the Attitude Era. 30-something years ago, right?
Oh, I feel old.
Yeah, and we're in the middle of the Attitude Era. And fucking some celebrity at the time, who's fucking popular at the time? I don't know. 2000. Bam Margera. I don't know, because I've been thinking about Viva La Bam lately.
Well, apparently Darby's going to be in their next Jackass if Bam's a part of it.
Yeah, which is fucking
probably
cool
won't.
as fuck. Yeah.
Anyway,
say fucking Bam Margera or fucking Tony Hawk or some cool dude from that era just shows up on Raw and is like, this product sucks. You know what was good? When Bruno Sammartino held this title 20 years ago. You know what was good? Wrestling in the 60s. Could you imagine that?
Isn't that kind of what Bob Backlund did in his second reign?
Kind of, yeah. But also, like, that second reign lasted like a day. and it ended so fucking quick. It ended in a 15-second match where Diesel just squashed him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Diesel.
Oh yeah, well, how could you forget about Diesel? The prices are the way they are, eh? That's why Kevin Nash isn't getting signed to as many bookings for WrestleMania weekend. The price of Diesel's too high.
That is definitely going to be short. Yeah, this was such a layup program. You have all the footage there in the WWE archive, and you do this. My pick, Randy wins, and you run back a celebrity into wrestler tag match for I don't know, whatever the next pay-per-view is, Fastlane, Roadblock, Great Balls of Fire, whatever.
You know what?
What?
Fuck it. Fuck it. We're in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to be all about fucking Pat McAfee, then go all the fuck in. Fuck it. Pay tribute to the very first Mania that ever happened in Vegas. Randy Orton, he put up a solid effort, B loses. And then Cody Rhodes grabs the microphone and sees Pat McAfee and says, you know what, I'm sick of your shit, Pat. Why don't you get in this ring right now? And Randy Orton's saying, go for it, Pat, go for it, go for it. And we get the impromptu match. Pat McAfee pins Cody Rhodes a la Hogan pinning Yokozuna at Mania 9. And we just go if you're going to do it, just go all the fucking way in and put the belt on Pat. Fuck it.
Why not? Oh, man.
Fuck it. At this point, fuck it.
Okay, night 2, ESPN kickoff hour will be your Intercontinental Championship ladder match. JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, Rusev, and a returning Rey Mysterio, who is not going to be retired this week, all challenging Penta.
Yeah, I love the memes that came out about Rey, like, pretending to be injured until Gunther's match got announced for Mania.
Who do I
this
think
has to
will
be
win?
Javon, right? It has to be Javon. It's his moment.
You know, I would say that, but then they never pulled the trigger on Braun Breaker. He lost 2 championship matches on Raw clean, and then got injured.
Yeah.
Put on Rey Mysterio, and then you run it back, mask versus title with Dom, and that's how he retires.
Oh, I forgot to say that my prediction for Gunther and Seth is that Braun Breaker will show up at some point in that match, by the way. Because reportedly he's cleared. That's the rumor, is that he's cleared.
Then why not just do a Seth Open challenge and wait till the day of, and then if he's not clear, give us Gunther.
I can have someone take out Gunther.
Or that, yeah.
Have fucking John Cena's there. Have him hit Gunther with the truck or something.
Yeah, so Javon for you?
Javon, I think. I think you got to do it. I think this could be a Mania where you start to, like, crown the next generation.
Yeah, like instead of a 48-year-old world champion, we'll have a 42-year-old world champion.
Well, I mean in the sense that you can see on the undercard a bit of the new generation start to bubble up, and this is one of those matches where I think they can do it.
Yeah. And your kickoff main event, Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi.
This is another match where they can do what I was talking about, but then there's a big part of me that's like, well, if they're going to have Brock get retired by Gunther, it doesn't really mean as much if he lost at Mania to Oba. And I think there's a big part of the way that they like to book Brock where they're going to be like, well, he's going to need a win first before he loses to Gunther. And that is not going to go over well if he beats Obafemi in this match.
No.
Because, like, there was that podcast, like, a few months ago where Obafemi's talking about the black guys that Brock Lesnar ended the reigns of. And then you fast forward a few months later, and then Brock Lesnar's beating Obafemi as well. And that's that podcast where Oba's like, oh no, there was one black guy, the one, Raheem. And he talks about how Cody Rhodes beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, for me, it should be over.
But I don't think it will be. I think Brock's going to win, and people are going to be fucking pissed. And it might actually be the best thing for Ober's career in the long run. Ironically, is if he loses this match, because then he's gonna get that build up of crowd support. They're like, what the fuck? Why would they have him lose that? Almost to the point where it's almost creating like a Daniel Bryan like effect. Almost not 100% to that degree, but it's going to create more crowd support for him. But it's still not the best way to do it.
Because that worked so well the first time.
Because now you're just going into that LA Knight territory where you just lose all the time.
Well, that's why I keep referencing Braun.
Yeah.
Main show portion, we'll see Sami Zayn defend the US title against Trick Williams, who will have Little Yachty in his corner.
And this is another one of those matches that I was talking about where the next generation can start to bubble up on the undercard. And I think, my God, if Trick loses this, there's no... I think there's probably next to 0% chance of Trick losing this.
Yeah, I think you do.
I think they're fucking idiots for taking the belt off of Mello.
Again, another inbuilt feud that could have been set up on 2 weeks with a lot of background vignettes, archive footage to help establish.
Fuck, it would have taken 1 2-minute video on SmackDown and people would have got it. The people that didn't already get it. But I think most people would have been like, holy shit, that's fucking huge. Mello and Trick on the undercard of Mania would have been fucking awesome. But for some reason, they've put the belt on Sami.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because they're doing this weird, like, almost heel turn with Sami.
Unless... Go on.
Yeah, where he's, like, constantly complaining and... But, yeah, it's just so shit because Mello was doing so good with this belt. And... it just would have been the perfect way to sort of... Yeah, it would have been another perfect way to sort of bring in that new generation. The new... I don't want to say era, okay? Because Triple H will say that enough in interviews and press conferences in the next few days. Because, that's why we do what we do, as he likes to say. But yeah, like that would have just been perfect. Like it boggles my mind. And if you wanted to save Trick versus Mello for down the road for like a bigger belt, fair enough. Then you could have done a fucking triple threat and had Mello a part of this because it is an absolute injustice that Mello's not a part of this Mania.
I think,
and also Ilya Dragunov to that extent as well because of what he was doing with that belt too.
I think Trick wins here because Carmelo comes out and helps and realigns with him, and that's where you're going to get these two for a while connected.
That's a good shout. That'd be amazing.
Third match from the top here for your women's championship. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. You know what worked so well last year for the women's championship at WrestleMania? Internet sniping at each other. So let's do it again.
Yeah. I feel really bad for Rhea. She's been the victim of so much fucking weird shit on the internet lately.
Oh, not so much that. I meant these two taking pop shots at each other.
Yeah. No, that's... Yeah, I knew what you meant.
Oh, but, yeah.
Yeah, like, there was all that shit with Jade, and then this week I've seen so much shit about, like, her body and how much muscle she's lost, and it's like... And then she's just had to come out and just be like, yeah, I've got an eating disorder. And it's like, you fuckers.
Leave her alone.
Leave her the fuck alone. Like I've seen people talking about, like, how Rhea has no aura anymore. You fucking blind? I don't think her aura came from the size of her fucking arms or the size of her muscles. Her aura came from her fucking connection to the crowd. It came from her ability to connect in the ring. She walks out there and she has people fucking... all their attention is on her. Doesn't matter how fucking big or small she is. And yeah, she's going through a tough time right now, and then people are just piling it on, and I feel fucking horrible for her. It's the same thing as the fucking Elijah Hollins thing from Carlton last night, where people on the internet are just like, oh, he was fucked up on drugs. He was fucked up on drugs, and then he was clearly on drugs. Look at how he was moving around because he's had a history of drug problems. And then it comes out today, he was having a really bad anxiety attack, and then everyone's just been like, no, that's just all bullshit. No, he's just on drugs. And it's like, yeah, but what if what they said was true? You guys are just making it so much worse for the guy, and the same thing's going on with Rhea. Yeah, like, okay, they're bigger, larger than life fucking superstars, but they're fucking humans.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like at some point they have to lay in the bed at the end of the day and be left alone with nothing but their thoughts, just like the rest of us. And we're all and like, yeah, all these people on the internet are making those thoughts a lot more negative for it, and it's just so fucking unnecessary to do for someone that gives us their fucking body every week.
Yeah, that's why we don't lean into any of that discussion here, critiques of any of the wrestlers' physique or image or yada yada yada. Yeah. We tend to leave a lot of the wrestlers' personal lives alone because
like maybe a wrestler comes back from injury and I'll say like, oh, he's looking fucking big this week. Like, yeah, I don't mean any offense by that. I just mean he's just looking bigger this week.
Yeah. I think compared to a lot of the other discourse voices online, we're really tame and respectful.
Yeah, I think so too. Because I can't stress enough, they're still fucking humans.
Yeah,
they're still fucking humans with feelings, man. And Rhea's been going through fucking hell. Online.
The stalking online as well every time she's at a goddamn airport. Like, leave her alone.
And it's her that cops it. I think that is like one of the drawbacks of her. And that is also another sign that she is the number one female star, right? That is the drawback from that. But like, something needs to be done there. Like, at some point, like, this company is fucking earning billions. Can we get fucking some more security in with her at the airport or what? Can we get security waiting for these wrestlers to shoo off these fans? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
There's got to be strategies in place, because like it'd be easy to just set up some fucking security at those places before the wrestlers get there, right?
Yeah, hire someone to go and meet them once they're through baggage and just be like, no, go away.
Yeah, and that is without me bringing up the suggestion of it's a fucking gajillion-dollar company, and like some of your top stars like Cody flies private jets sometimes. Why the fuck isn't Rhea? She's your top woman's draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather not suggest that, because I think private jets are fucking stupid anyway. But they're just fucking ego flexes.
What are you talking about? Our Prime Minister's busy using his private jet going to Asia to try to secure us more fuel right now.
Yeah, but he got us 100 million litres of fuel, but, 100 million litres of diesel when the average daily use of Australians is 90 million litres a day. But let's all celebrate the 100 million litres he got.
Did you see these ads they're airing on TV?
And I was a supporter of this dickhead. Fucking hell.
I know, you saw him at some cultural festival in Melbourne.
Yeah, we're mates. We go way back.
Did you see the ads they're airing on TV?
Yeah.
Pump up your car tyre. This is a message from the Australian government.
Yeah.
20 million well spent.
Yeah. Fuck off.
But speaking of Aussies, I will say, Rhea wins.
I fucking hope so. The only reason Rhea's not going to win is because Bianca's going to return at the end of this. But if Bianca returns like after this match or on SmackDown or something, that's the reason to not put the belt on Rhea. But because you do need to do Bianca versus Jade, and you need to fucking pull the trigger on that as soon as you can now, because fuck me. Who would have thought a finger injury from last year would go on for so long with Bianca?
Yeah. Jade beats B-Fab and Mi Chin into oblivion on SmackDown, and then they side with her and join her as her new version of the baddies.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. But
speaking I don't get it.
Of make it makes sense, we have Dominic Mysterio versus the Demon.
God, I hope he has sponsors on his face paint.
I saw that too. I saw that on one of the groups. Why not keep this a secret until day of? You are not selling more tickets based on Finn Balor's going to be the Demon.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my fucking point. They think that they're going to sell more tickets and say there's the Demon ahead of time. Fuck off. No, it would have been a fucking awesome surprise, and then you could have had fucking Dominic having a fucking freak out in the ring, like, oh shit, what have I done? It would have been perfect.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this was too easy. Let me mess this up.
Yeah.
Dom
has to win this, right?
Just double checking now. This is not for the AAA Championship, so yeah, Finn could win.
Well, he kind of has to, because the last time we saw the Demon, Edge fucking beat the shit out of him at WrestleMania.
Oh, God, that was that Hell in the Cell where they had that stupid little perch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He is still AAA Mega Champion. I'm just looking at that now.
I would say not for too much longer, because he's going to lose it to Kaiser in a mask.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a mask versus mask match at AAA soon.
Yep, that'll be good. Oh,
yeah, and old Alberto got arrested again.
Yep, keep him locked up. Fuck him. Like they said that they legitimately trying to say that it was attempted murder on his wife. So, like, yeah, fuck him. Go to hell.
Agree. I mean, does Dominic win, though, because his gear incorporates his sponsor, which is Dude Wipes?
I love the idea that, like, Dirty Dom, of all people, is the one that you're getting to endorse having, like, cleaning products for your balls. Dirty Dom. That is literally the worst person you could have had it for.
Oh, man. His
name is dirty.
It's weird in this era because almost everyone has a sponsor except for Brock.
They pull out tables and it has Slim Jim on it.
Well, that's what I'm referencing to, because they're no longer on Brock's shorts.
Aren't they?
No, he hasn't had his sponsor shorts for a little while now.
Oh, man. The Jimmy John's. I was looking. I saw some YouTube video where they reviewed the Jimmy John's menu and it looked like the best sandwiches ever. Anyway, that's beside the point.
Do you realise with the price of tickets means you will probably never ever go to WrestleMania?
Oh, 100%. I understand that. I think, well, with the price of tickets, there's a good chance I'll never get to see wrestling outside of this country, ever.
Where is it? Oh, here's the thing from WrestleNomics. So, when did we go? So, roughly here. Okay. So, 2018, guess the approximate average ticket cost. That was the year we went to Super Showdown in US dollars. So, guess the average cost of a single ticket.
In US dollars?
In US 50? For 2018. 50? Huh?
50?
Little higher. It's just over $200. When adjusted for inflation, it sits around $300.
Yeah, right.
And then this year's tickets average cost $635 for the cheapest.
Man. Fucking hell.
Ringside.
I can't remember how much I paid for tickets at Super Showdown.
I think mine were around $500.
Yeah, I don't think mine were cheap, but I don't remember. It was so long ago now. It's crazy.
So, Row 2, this year's WrestleMania. Care to guess how much it was before all the Pat McAfee special QR code discounts, no CM Punk discount code?
Why would you have a heel announce the fucking discounts either? It's so stupid.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
No, they clearly don't. I don't know, $500 at least, right?
No, second row, ringside. This year.
Second row.
This year.
Oh, shit. Right, okay, like $3,000?
You're funny. $46,220 before taxes.
Oh, for Mania, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought you said the Road to Mania.
No.
No, okay.
Road to at Mania.
Row to, right. Yeah. Fucking hell, 46,000. Shit.
Yeah, I just sent that in the Discord chat. Also, was it Clash in Italy where you pay an extra $7,000 for your ticket and you get a pasta making class? Yeah.
I've always wanted to do one of those pasta making classes. I don't know if I'd want to do a WWE.
But I think for all the reasons you mentioned, Finn here gets the win. It's not for Dom's title. It's the Demon's return to WrestleMania. He should win.
Yeah. The Demon needs some rehabbing.
Okay, and then main event of night 2. CM Punk, the defending World Heavyweight Champion, against Roman Reigns, who once called this title the consolation prize because nobody could beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a stop-start build.
Yeah, like it's had its moments, but also like, I mean, it's technically like 2 years in a row these two are main eventing the Mania against each other.
Yeah, the lads at down under the mat said, "Oh yeah, they had a match last year." And I'm just going, "What the fuck was Punk's match last year?" And then it took me a moment. Oh yeah, the triple threat.
Yeah,
I completely forgot.
Yeah. And it feels like they forgot too, the way they've been booking this thing.
Yeah, 1 week Punk mentions Roman's dead father, and then that whole thing is completely dropped for the rest of this whole angle.
Except for like the Usos being like, "I want you to say sorry," but then like they sort of moved on from that after Punk said, "No, I'm not going to."
Yeah, after Punk lost Larry, they sort of dropped that.
That's right, yeah.
You said Braun might be cleared to come back?
Yeah, that's the rumor.
Do you think that plays any part into this result?
I don't think so. Not this one. I think it might play into Seth and Gunther, but I don't think it plays into this one. What do you think about the possibility of the bloodline reforming?
Uso tag champs. You got Sammy as a US champ. Roman as world champ. I wouldn't hate it.
Happen.
I wouldn't hate it, and they do need something.
But by them doing that, and the whole storyline has been like, Roman has just been like, we've tried something else for a while now, and it kind of failed, so let's bring me back in, and I'll make things right again. I'll get this company back on top again. And that's like what he's been saying. So then, if you get the bloodline back together, it's kind of an admission of failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, like, maybe you should just get the bloodline back together.
But you also got the Usos there on the program against Punk. They're heels, but then later on in the show, they're faces against the Vision because the Vision took their tag belts.
See, you can view it that way, but I sort of viewed it as Punk was kind of a bit the heel in this Roman feud.
Are they going to double turn?
And that's what I wonder. Like,
Cody's not going to turn. It's going to be this match that's the double turn.
And do you do, like, the bloodlines back together, but they're all faces now? You do a face bloodline. And could a face bloodline, or even if it's just like a shortened version of the bloodline of just Roman and the Usos, and maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point Jacob Fatu jumps over to Raw. And you do a face bloodline with those four.
I don't hate it.
And honestly, if Roman wins the title and you bring Jacob Fatu over to Raw, you basically can give yourself a full year to build to Fatu versus Roman at Mania.
Ooh, that is good.
Which would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win this. A big part of me is just like, just keep it on Punk. Like, let's let Punk win a Mania main event now.
Yeah, I can see that happening too. Give old corporate man Punk a win.
But it does feel like they're maybe brewing something with the bloodline. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's let Punk win. Fuck it.
Yeah. I'm going the opposite here. I'm going Roman.
I mean, like that Street Fighter movie, the trailer's dropping this weekend.
Yeah, Hiroki Goto's in it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, you could leave Mania with 2 members of the Street Fighter cast as champions.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about old... Yeah.
Yeah, Cody with the Scotty Too Hottie hair.
Yeah, I forgot about
that. Did you see that they had like the Street Fighter cast in the ring at WWE World, the fan thing? They had the entire cast in the ring.
Was Goto there?
Except for one person, and then Goto tweeted, "Sorry, I wasn't allowed to come," or something.
No. No Goto means no good. Oh, man.
And that tweet may have won me over, Hiroki Goto.
Yes, finally.
Finally. It just took the Cody Rhodes rub, really.
Whatever. I'm looking at this cast. I'm just trying to see you. So you got Roman, you got Cody.
Actually, was 50 Cent there?
50 Cent's in there.
Oh,
Jason Momoa. I don't know if he's
Jason-
in this photo or not. I'm just looking at the actual cast.
Right.
Goto. Yeah, Goto. Who plays... What's her name?
So who's the massive fucking mark that's part of the casting for this movie anyway? That's like, all right, it's one thing to be like, I want Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, but there's a fucking smart mark in that cast, in that that's behind the scenes there. That's like, I want Hiroki Goto as well. Who's the smart mark behind all this?
Let's see. Production. Directed by Katio Samaruki. I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. Paramount Pictures is behind this. I just completely butchered someone's name. I am so sorry. Oh yeah, Goto wouldn't be allowed there because of the AEW connection.
Yeah.
Street Fight, WWE. Was it Access World? What do they call it now?
Well.
Oh.
They had a whole thing, and Cody Rhodes came out in full, his full, gimmick from the movie.
Is that why he was, dressed with the hair like that earlier at Pat McAfee's building?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you know they're going to do an action figure of Cody as that, don't you?
Yeah, the weird thing is, I can go to my local Target now, and there is a WWE Street Fighter, action figures that you can buy. But it's like John Cena is Guile. Ultimate Warrior is Akuma. Bianca Belair's someone. There's Google
really?
search Google search the WWE Street Fighter action figures.
Oh wow!
They come in these cool arcade sort of packages too.
Oh, they're $35 from Kmart. Rey Mysterio, Ultimate Warrior. Oh, there's The Rock as the final boss.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the Warrior one looks cool as hell.
Oh,
I got tempted a few times that I've walked past it.
They're going to do a Yokozuna one as the person who Hiroki Goto is playing in Wave 3.
Yeah, that's going to be sick. Honda, Yokozuna. As a kid, when I...
Wait, AEW has Street Fighter action figures too?
Yeah, there was when the Young Bucks dressed up as Ken and Ryu, and Kenny Omega dressed up as Akuma.
Yeah.
Early days AEW.
Oh wow, that figure's now $70.
Yeah. I remember as a kid going to this pizza shop in Coro, right?
Oh.
This is such a shout out to Ricky D's Pizza.
Yes, Ricky D's.
And they had a arcade video game machine of Street Fighter. And I remember seeing this character on it called Honda. And I was like, holy shit, that's Yokozuna. That's so cool. And I would just play that every time I went there. And I'd always pick Honda because that's Yokozuna.
Hang on.
Now they're actually making a Yokozuna Honda action figure. I will own that for sure.
Yeah, I just sent you the photo.
Oh yeah.
It's loading across the interwebs. You should have it. But
fuck, that's cool. That's so fucking cool. Oh.
Yeah.
I need it. I need it already.
Okay. Oh, well, set it aside for your birthday then. I don't think there's anything else to do. You said you're not watching Mania Live. I won't be watching Mania Live because I have work.
I'll probably watch Night 2 live. But yeah, I won't be watching it live.
No, nor Nor will I. I have work to do. I'll probably... What's tomorrow? Saturday. So I'll probably catch up on some indie stuff tomorrow. And then watch Mania when I get home from work Sunday. Watch the rest of it when I get home from work Monday, Tuesday. And then maybe catch up again next week.
Yeah, well, I think... I think we'll definitely need to catch up next week to discuss whatever goes down Raw after Mania, all that sort of shit. We'll see if they actually do something this year. I feel like the last couple of years have been a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, it seems AEW's already beat them to the punch on that as well.
Yeah.
That is what that Dynamite felt like.
Yeah, it felt like that for sure. Yeah, that they showed, and like we sort of glossed over it, but Dynasty was a great pay-per-view, by the way.
Yes, and I loved that it was still so good, and you had your favourites not win, like Kenny didn't win, Ospreay didn't win, the Bucks didn't win, so you still had all these other results. It's sad that the dogs just got here, and is it Gabe Kidd's the one who got injured?
Yeah, and in my opinion, that is the guy out of the three of them too.
What, you don't mean Connor's brother? That is, it still irks me that NXT's doing this whole, was it
thing with?
What the hell are they calling it? It's not Lifeblood. That was the old Ring of Honor thing with Tenille and Juice.
Holy fuck! What a weird stable that was.
And
that
Finlay.
was just like it was just fucking random people, and we'll just put them all together because they've just signed with this
Ring of Honor conglomeration.
Yeah. Oh my god, that entrance from Dynasty! Holy fuck, that was so funny and so good.
It was just the right amount of stupid bullshit in my wrestling.
Yeah, it might be just the weirdest way to make someone return, but it was the perfect way to return for Cool Kyle.
What the fuck did they call this stable on NXT?
I'm not sure. I already waste too much of my time, so I don't watch NXT anymore. I see that like Regal and Finlay have been showing up though. Well, they showed up at some point in the last couple of months.
It's the one Lexus King's in. It's all because of ties to wrestling families.
Yeah.
Birthright, that's it.
Birthright. No, it's not the worst name.
But they're managed by Regal and Finlay. And Finlay's son's in this, and Regal's son's in this. Not that you'd know if you looked on paper.
Yeah, it's just weird that you got all these people in this stable where they're like, yeah, I'm from this family, but their names are completely different.
Yeah. So Uriah Connors is in this stable, and his father's managing it, and he's related to his brother in AEW. Not Clark Connors, David Finlay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird that like David Finlay's in a stable with someone with the last name Connors, and then his little brother becomes someone with the last name Connors. I never thought about that.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it for this one. Anything else, my man?
I mean, enjoy Mania weekend. Like, yeah, it hasn't been the ideal build up, but like when Mania hits, it does. When that show starts, it always gets us back to being a kid again. So, like, enjoy it, humans. Enjoy it. Don't overthink it too much, because there's going to be a lot of shit that you're going to be, a couple of days later being like, oh, that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? Yeah, don't get too lost in it. Just enjoy the moment, enjoy WrestleMania, and enjoy Cody.
Cody?
Enjoy Cody, his QB1.
Maybe you can ring up Dwayne and go and get a spot in the UFL XFL division.
Sometime a couple of weeks ago where I watched one of Cody's podcasts. It was the one with Cardona, and in the same sentence where he referred to himself as QB1, he also said, it's because I hit home runs. It's like, what? Do you even know what sport is?
Do you even sport?
QB1 hitting them out of the park. Like, what? What?
I just got a grand slam and now I'm sinking baskets.
But also, I think like that is almost part of the Cody charm, is like how like fucking stupid and like full of shit he is. And I think that's what I love about him, is that there's that certain like undertone of, there's still a bit of that smart ass dickhead Cody from BTE that's in there. But they need him to go all the way back to the Cody from the past. But anyway, enjoy WrestleMania, humans. I think I might watch a couple of my favorite manias in the next few days, I reckon. Might go back and watch 17, 19. What else do you reckon I should watch?
Oh, well, you've obviously got to go back and watch Hulk and Andre for the Immortal Moment induction.
I mean, like, it is deserving. It is literally probably... If you were to picture, like, the phrase Immortal Moment, you're probably immediately going to think of, like, Hogan with Andre above his head, to be honest.
So when they did the first induction last year, Brett and Stone Cold was number 2 on their own countdown. Do you remember what number 1 was?
No.
Okay.
Was it Taker and Shawn? I think it was Taker and Shawn.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. Taker and Shawn will come next year, I reckon.
It's a shame this one goes in this year and Hulk's not here. And yes, Terry Bollea, the person's a whole other discussion from Hulk Hogan, the wrestler.
But WrestleMania literally doesn't exist without Hulk Hogan. Terry Bollea aside, WrestleMania doesn't exist without Hulk Hogan.
The story behind it... Go on.
But also WrestleMania doesn't exist without Roddy Piper, and I think a lot of people forget that part of it.
Do you realise the name Hogan was, like, he took because it sounded Irish, but anytime I hear Hogan, I think American.
Yeah.
Because I think of Hulk Hogan and the old TV show Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. But yeah, I did hear that they wanted to, like, Hulk Hogan was meant to cater to the Irish market because they had Bruno to cater to the Italian market, and they wanted to capitalize on the Irish American market and, like, go into Boston. Like, you couldn't have called him, like, I don't know. Like
Terry Cena.
Terry McGinnis.
Ooh. Yeah, that one works.
Terry McGinnis. Top of the morning to you, brother.
It is so weird that he, like, you look at Bruno, you think stereotypical Italian sort of person. You look at Hulk Hogan, and Irish does not come to mind.
Hey, what says Irish more than someone with hot dog skin levels of tan? Like, when I think of Irish, I think of blonde hair and dark brown tan, and blue eyes and a blonde handlebar mustache. Nothing says Irish more than that.
Who was, like, a ranger that they had around at the time?
I can't really think of any. Like, also, like, Piper was just there. Like, sure, that's Scottish, but like in that day and age, like Scottish and Irish to Americans, that's the same thing.
Say that to what is it, Sheamus and Drew in a bar and see how that goes.
Well, I'm saying in the 80s.
It was acceptable in the 80s?
Surely, right? But yeah, it's fucking wild. I mean, they could have waited for Taker to come along with his natural red hair. And yeah, Mark McGuinness.
Oh, man. What an odd time.
Rest in potatoes. R.I.P.
All right. Well, with that being said, enjoy Mania. We'll chat to you next time.
Dead man river dancing. Diddly-dee! Diddly dead.
Diddly dead. Why are you Flanders all of a sudden?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of that like stereotypical leprechaun that's just like diddly-dee, diddly-dee.
And now we're back to JBL.
Oh, see, then there's your feud of the '90s straight into it. Justin Hawk Bradshaw and Mark Calloway McGuinness.
Oh fuck! Oh, thanks, man.
And Irish badass.